Welcome to Kevin's commentary on comics. Today we're going to take another look at my collectible collection. Previously I showed you the Golden Age Comic Book Champions Pewter Collection series, and today I'm going to show you the Silver Age series that I have. I should have noted in the first episode, or the first time I showed you these comic book champions, I only have the Marvel set. There is a DC set, I think, that features Batman and Superman and maybe Wonder Woman. I think the Joker, but I only collected the Marvel ones because I've always been a Marvel guy. So first up we have Amazing Fantasy number 15, which if you saw my previous episode where I did a review of this comic with my daughter, you know that this is the first appearance of the Amazing Spider-Man. Chances are, even if you didn't see that video, you probably knew that that's the first appearance of Spider-Man anyway. And as you can see right here, this is a nice looking cover reproduction. You'll notice that the base of the book that Spider-Man is coming out of is silver, obviously to represent that this is the Silver Age. The ones that we did in the Golden Age, it was a gold book. So now it's a Silver Age, we got a silver book. See how that works? So Spidey is doing his classic flip hands, although I notice that it's this and not this. And I don't know if in the original comic he just did this, but I'm pretty sure he was doing this pretty early on. So maybe they just couldn't pewterize that pinky coming out. I'm not sure. But if you look on the back, you'll see that the publication date for this comic was August of 1962. This comic right now, if you bought it today, depending on its condition or if it is CGC rated, an un-CGC comic runs, of this particular one, runs about $4,500, which, hey, that's still a lot of money. But if you have a CGC rated one, that price can get you like $30,000. Saw one on eBay for just about that much, and it was only a CGC 5.5. Now, 10 is the highest. This is mid-grade at best, and it was still $30,000. Pretty valuable comic. It is the first appearance of Spider-Man, obviously one of Marvel's most successful characters. The price for the Spider-Man comic book champion figurine, the pewter figurine, it runs about $12 to $25 I saw on eBay. Not too bad. This is actually a little bit higher than what we were seeing for the Golden Age one, which is kind of interesting. I would have thought maybe the Golden Age ones would have garnered a little bit more money, but the Silver Age ones are actually, at least for the Spider-Man one, doing overall better. Next up, we have Journey into Mystery number 83. This is the first appearance of Thor, the God of Thunder. Taking a look at this, I really like this one. You can see the expression on Thor's face. He looks pretty ticked off as he stands on that Silver Age comic book. The detail on this is really cool. If you look at the belt, you see that you've got kind of the belt emblem that Thor had in his first appearance. I was just looking at the hammer to see if it said anything about whoever holds this hammer if he be worthy, but they didn't get into that much detail. So this comic came out in August of 1962, the same month that Amazing Fantasy number 15 came out. And its original price was 12 cents. By the way, the Amazing Fantasy, its original price was also 12 cents. Today, if you wanted to buy that comic, again, if you want it not in a CGC wrapper, you're looking at about $650. That's $650 to $1,500 is what I saw. But a CGC value is going to be about $5,500. $5,500 for the first appearance of Thor, that ain't too bad. And that's a CGC 5.5 rating, same as the Amazing Fantasy one. But you can see the value of a first appearance of Spider-Man to a first appearance of Thor makes a big difference. The value for the Thor comic book champion pewter set is running about $9 to $22 on eBay right now. Not too bad, not quite as much as what we're seeing for the Spider-Man one, but still better than the Golden Age ones that we saw in my previous episode. I want to say last week, but this is the internet, and who knows when you actually saw it, or if you even saw it at all. Hey, if you didn't see it, bing, right there. I'll also put it down in the description below. And finally, we have Tales of Suspense number 48. This is not the first appearance of Iron Man, but this is the first appearance of a new armor. This armor was the one with the little pointy things on his helmet, and this is the evolution from, originally he started out in the gray bulky armor, then he was the gold bulky armor, and now this is the trimmed down. This is the first appearance of that kind of trimmed down, more classic look of the red and gold that he sported for a long, long time. Also, very cool looking feature. This actually fits since this is made out of pewter. I don't think Iron Man's armor has any pewter in it. Pretty sure not. Probably not very effective, but it looks really cool here on the pewter model they have here. So the publication date for this particular comic was December 1963. So this is a good year and a half after the first two that we saw, comic book wise. Original cover price was still 12 cents. If you wanted to buy this one today, I didn't see a whole lot out there. We're looking at like $62 to $130. I don't think I even saw a CGC rated one, which is interesting. There's probably some out there. I probably just didn't look hard enough. That will roughly give you the idea of the value of this comic. Now, the value for this particular pewter figure is running about $34 to $40 from what I saw on eBay. That's quite a bit higher than any of the other ones, and I can only assume that has something to do with the fact that this is Iron Man, and Iron Man is now currently Marvel's #1 character. Thanks to the movies, primarily due to the movies, and Robert Downey Jr., I think that has upped the value of probably maybe every Iron Man collectible that's out there. It's very interesting. It's something I'm going to probably look at a little later on other Iron Man collectibles that I have, which I can't even think of right now. Then maybe a Slurpee cup or two. Be interesting to see what the value of those are compared to now seeing that Iron Man has become a #1 character. And really, Iron Man originally was more of a B character or C character at best. So that is my collection of the Silver Age pewter set. I'll get into the Modern Age, or Bronze Age, as some like to call it, next time. If you happen to have any of the Silver Age figures that I've shown here today, what do you think about them? Do you have them in the box still, or do you have them out of the box? Obviously, I have mine out of the box. The boxes are not really in great shape anyway, so I don't really know what the point of keeping them in there. Plus, I think they look really good on the bookcase. So do you have them? If you do, list a comment below. Let me know about it. I'd like to interact a little bit on what you thought about this, how much you paid for it, because I don't remember what I paid for it originally when I bought these on eBay, which had to be well over 10 years ago. Thought they would have some sort of value at this point in time, and the Iron Man one does. Until next time, my name's Kevin. That was my commentary. Tune in for more collectible reviews, specifically the Modern Age of these comic book champion pewter sets. And I do have some other things I'm going to get into. I do want to get into my collection of Bowen mini busts. All right, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.